Hey friends, Allison here, dropping in to share with you some new inspiration for Scrapbook Nerd. Today I am playing with some new to me products from the shop. The collection that I'm using is Fernwood by Vicki Boutin. Truth be told, this is the first time I've ever played with Vicki Boutin, and I was a little overwhelmed at first, but I have to say I was really pleased with how this layout came out, and there was no reason to be overwhelmed. So I started with some of the paper from the 6x8 paper pad. I used this blue pattern paper. It's kind of looks like a ledger type paper. And I did some Cricut work, of course. So I wrote out the number 04 at the top of the page and then wrote a quote and split it up between the top third and then the very bottom of this panel, and then it cut at the same time as well. So it's cut to slightly smaller than 3x8 inches so that I could mat it to some white cardstock, which is in the background. I did use a little bit of yellow washi tape from Simple Stories just to fill in the difference in size at the bottom of the page, because it the paper pad is not a true 6x8 inch size paper, so it was a little bit smaller than I wanted it to be. So just to correct that, I used a little bit of washi tape. Here I'm using another piece of pattern paper, also from the paper pad, to mat on either side of my photo. I had to adjust things on the Cricut, and it made the spacing a little bit wonky. So to fill in the spacing, I tore some pieces of the red pattern paper, which is also kind of like a plaid pattern, very similar to the blue pattern paper, and added that to the top and the bottom. It adds a little bit more texture to this layout as well, which is always a bonus. I'm using some of the ephemera from the ephemera pack. It is actually a tab, but I cut the tab portion off. I just wanted to use the flower, so that was over adhered over the 0 in 04. And then I have a little tag that I cut with my Cricut as well that has another phrase on it. I used some craft foam to pop that up, and that'll be layered over top of the flower. It was also cut from the red plaid pattern paper in the paper book. Now I'm also using one of the vellum ephemera pieces, stickers, that coordinates with the collection as well. I wasn't entirely sure what butterfly I wanted to use. In the end, I stuck with the teal colored one. I thought that it would work the best of all the butterflies on that sticker sheet for the place that I wanted to put it in, which is going to be at the bottom right of my photo. I'm going to trim off the excess, which I'm doing right now, and I'm actually going to adhere the portion that I cut off to the upper left of my photo as well. So the flower at the top of the page and then the butterfly that was cut in half will guide your eye through the layout from top to bottom, which is also a bonus. That pretty well brings me to the end of this layout, my friends. The vellum portion that fell off when I cut the butterfly in half, I put back together using a little bit of red line tape, and it saved the day. I do have close-ups coming up, so feel free to stick around for those. And if you want Fernwood for yourself, definitely check out the shop because it is still available there. I will have the shop website linked in the description box below. Have a fantastic day, friends. I will talk to you again soon. Bye.